Hello, my name is Gabrielle Garcia and I will be presenting the Swot analysis for managing risk and escalation on the new safety training. So moving into it, we will first be talking about the overarching objectives, which is reviewing the safety measures of loading and unloading trucks and cleaning up expectations. We will move into the project milestones for specific goals workers are working towards and should accomplish at the end of the project, our top 3 strengths, and moving into the top 3 weaknesses, and then following up with future opportunities and the threats that may be affecting the project. So there is 5 overarching objectives, starting with the first one on the left. Workers will be able to understand how to properly clean their vehicles for driving. Moving to the second one, workers will be able to check air pressure, oil leaks, etc. The third one in the middle, the workers will be able to identify if there are loose/tight bolts and nuts. The fourth one is the workers will be able to identify the proper number of straps needed for loading and how to apply the straps. And then lastly, workers will be able to evaluate if their brakes are properly maintained or needing replacement. So moving on, how are they going to be reaching these milestones? They will be able to demonstrate the ability to identify a properly maintained vehicle and carry out standard vehicle cleaning procedures. The second one, they are demonstrating the ability to check and maintain correct air pressure in tires and proper oil levels in a vehicle. The third one, demonstrating the ability to evaluate the condition of nuts and bolts to ensure they are properly tightened and safe for truck operation. Number 4, demonstrate the correct application and storage of loading straps to ensure cargo safety and equipment longevity. And then lastly, demonstrating the ability to inspect a vehicle's brake system and identify signs of proper maintenance or potential issues. So the current top 3 strengths of the project. Number 1 is the cost effectiveness. Training is done by lead staff. Videos and photos are done on site. Number 2, the accessibility. Multimedia usage supports the team to understand the content, which will be done through the videos and photos. And then number 3, convenience. The training done on site again by lead staff. And since it will be done on site, it will prevent any missed work or any time to travel. So the top 3 weaknesses of the project could be training. So the training is currently limited to existing machinery, which may leave workers unprepared for future equipment upgrades. This could result in skill gaps, reduced adaptability, and delays when new machinery is introduced. Number 2, evaluation. The current training lacks clear performance and evaluation metrics, making it difficult to assess employee progress. To address this, the project will implement post-training assessments to ensure skills are applied effectively on the job. And then number 3, analysis. The training program currently lacks analysis on how it will impact accident rates, cost, or downtime. An analysis baseline will be established after there's a trial period to measure these effects. So, going into the opportunities, number 1, there can be a reduced workplace accidents and injuries. The training will equip employees with the knowledge and skills to identify hazards, not only on the machinery, but on and around it, and follow safety procedures, significantly lowering the risk of accidents and injuries on site. Number 2, the legal and regulatory compliance. By aligning training content with current laws and industry regulations, the program ensures the organization maintains compliance, avoiding fines, and enhancing its reputation. And then lastly, increased productivity. Improved employee competency and competence will lead to more efficient work practices, reducing downtime and boosting overall productivity. Now, moving into the project threats that we could arise. There can be overlooking potential hazards. Failure to identify and address all potential hazards during the training can result in unsafe practices, increasing the likelihood of workplace accidents and injuries. Number 2, lack of employee engagement or participation. With low engagement or participation from employees, it may hinder their knowledge retention and skill development, reducing the overall effectiveness of the training program. And then the protocols for training, managers not modeling this behavior, again, the lack of engagement and participation leads to inconsistent or unclear training protocols. And these can have varied learning outcomes and unsafe work practices, again, undermining the program and safety standards and operational efficiency. So for risk management, addressing all of those threats and weaknesses. The first risk, overlooking the hazards. The solution will be conducting thorough hazard assessments with safety experts prior to the training, reviewing and update training regularly based on any incident reports and safety audits that are found, and then integrating scenario-based learning for the workers to ensure that they know what is expected. And so for number 2, lack of employee engagement and participation, using interactive and hands-on training methods, communicating clearly to employees the benefits of said program to ensure that they understand that it is important and this is the sole reason of it. Involving supervisors and encouraging attendance and participation, and offering incentives or recognition for following the program and active involvement in it. Number 3, inconsistent training protocol or not enforcing them. As a company, we need to develop clear procedures and checklists for trainers, assigning a training coordinator to monitor consistency and quality, and then conducting regular check-ins not only on the workers on the trucks, but also the trainers that are overlooking them to identify any gaps that are not getting hit. And then number 4, lack of post-training evaluation. Implementing a structured post-training assessment, having observations, or doing computer quizzes online to make sure that they still have the knowledge, and then tracking the performance data before and after training for comparison, and then also just using feedback from evaluations from the trainers or the workers to refine training content. And then lastly, the delayed impact analysis. Again, establishing a baseline before training begins. So again, having a trial period, monitoring and collecting data during that will be key to ensuring that the program is successful. And then scheduling follow-up reviews at set intervals to measure the impact and then adjust accordingly, and making sure that the training program is the best it can be at the time. So to wrap it up, project summary, we are strengthening the workforce by focusing on equipment safety, the maintenance skills, and operational best practices. And this is all just to help support reducing accidents, improving compliance with the laws, and greater productivity overall. By including post-training evaluations and risk management strategies in place, the program will have long-term impact and adaptability. So, call to action. To ensure the success of this initiative, All teams are encouraged to actively participate, provide feedback, again, workers and trainers, to reinforce the training and daily operation. Ongoing support and engagement are key to building a safer, more efficient, and future-ready workplace. Thank you.